I might have to end this if I can't see the comments. I don't know. Let me look here. Thank you guys for waiting here. This live is not going to be super long. It's going to be pretty direct and to the point. I might have to restart it. I'm not sure if anybody can see the comments. Let me see. Can anybody chat in the comment section so I can see what's going on? Okay, perfect. Thank you. I have some personal family matters to take care of when I'm done with this live, so it's not going to be as long as I anticipated it would be, because I really wanted just to get right into it, but yeah, that's fine. The screen can be black. Wow. Wow. Hi, everybody. I'm going to try to remain as calm as possible right now, but I just wanted to come live because apparently there's some issues with Chaps, April Goodwin, publicly defaming me on her social media platforms. And once again, I'm just going to come out and put out more facts and more facts and more facts and more facts. Okay? Now, a lot of people probably don't have any idea really what I mean when I say that I was falsely accused of bullying Becky Hoover. However, I'm going to replay the tape a little bit. There was a lady in our county, because I don't live in that community any longer, but there was a lady in our county who I didn't know, I never talked to, I didn't have her phone number, I didn't go in her store. She was a small business owner. Didn't know where she lived. Nothing. Okay. And sadly, she took her life 7 years ago, yesterday. Or today. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or today because I don't know. Yesterday or today, 7 years ago. And there's a lady. Yeah, it's black screen right now. Sorry, guys. This is the first time I ever scheduled a live. So I don't know what happened to my picture, but that's okay. When, well, I don't even know how to really rewind it. I found out about this lady after she sent my friends a cease and desist. And the police went and followed up on the report that she made, and they investigated it for 4 months. I really just wanted to get into the nitty gritty because I can't stand somebody who doesn't know me, doesn't know our community, doesn't know Becky Hoover. I cannot stand when somebody tries to interject themselves into a situation that they have no idea what is going on. Okay? And that is Chaps. Chaps, aka April Goodwin. She came on YouTube. She was in Queen Bee's chats. She was in Salty's chats. She essentially hate bonded with Catherine McCabe, which is the owner of Green Bean Coffee, who is now has been sued about almost 7 years ago. Okay? Oh, yeah, the top messages. Yeah, I got all messages on. Thank you so much. Okay? This might be a little all over the place, but it's really hard to describe, all of it. This is an ongoing litigation. However, there's no gag order. And I have never been accused of bullying Becky Hoover to death in a police report, okay? So Chaps, first of all, she has been publicly going to her Facebook. Chaps is a dime. April is her page, okay? There are some crazy people who literally latch on to true crime cases and situations. I'm just going to say I don't know her situation, okay? I know what she told me, but beyond that, I really don't care, okay? And it's not that I'm not being insensitive, but this woman, Chaps, has said some horrendous things about me. She has incited bullying, defamation, and next week I'm going to be filing a lawsuit against her and 3 people in my local community in my county. There's a lawsuit being drawn up. It will be filed in Blair County. Jurisdiction is here. Okay? And so today, she decided that she was going to put some posts out on the internet. This is the post. I'm going to read it verbatim. You want to pass Becky Hoover last words around like it's just some unimportant piece of paper. All right. And read from beginning to end for all of your trolls. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Why don't you pull all of the pages out in its entirety and read from the beginning to end for all of your trolls? So please enlighten me, Stephanie Trude, in parentheses, T. Rude. Come up with a new one, dude. Whose name is written in Becky's suicide note. Okay? Tell the reason Becky said she took her life. I will wait. You said, quote, one thing that makes your blood boil is a liar, quote. Right? Prove me wrong then, biatch, and read the whole note to the class. Hashtag Becky Hoover. Hashtag remember Poppy. Hashtag stop bullying, stand up, speak out. Hashtag trends Poppy. Hashtag read the note. And don't come back and say the note ain't real because it's entered into the court system as evidence. Hashtag Altoona, Pennsylvania. Hashtag Altoona, PA. Hashtag Blair County. Hashtag Blair County, PA. WTAJ. And then she hashtags my business name because she's a fucking bitch. Okay? And I'm going to try to not lose my shit today because I just found out, well, I didn't just find out, but my daughter's father died today, just a few minutes ago, okay? So I am in no mood at all to listen to anybody's fuck shit, all right? Now, what I am going to say is this. For 7 years on the internet, Green Bean Coffee, Catherine McCabe, in Blair County in Altoona, Pennsylvania, her, Becky's husband, Ken Hoover, and Catherine McCabe's husband, Travis McCabe, went to WTAJ News and spread a defamatory story saying that Becky Hoover was bullied to death. Okay? That is demonstrably false. Becky was never bullied to death at all. Okay? I am not in Becky Hoover's suicide note. Now, Chaps, she has aligned herself with Catherine McCabe and Travis McCabe, and let me find the other girl's name. Amy Croft. Amy Croft says, another year has passed without you making us laugh and smile. All because of bullying. Adults can bully too, for no reason other than jealousy. You know who you are at the height of the bullying. It's just so true. Becky, you are a beautiful soul and we miss and love you. Karma is a bitch. Okay? So this was posted on social media. Okay? Now I have a business in this community. I've had a business in this community for nearly 9 years. Okay? And to publicly defame me, this is defamation per se, which means that you're accusing me of a crime that I did not commit ever. Again, let me repeat, ever. Okay? And I'm going to roll right into the fact that Chaps uses her TikTok platform to raise awareness about missing kids, true crime stories, and such. And on her page, she has now taken to the narrative and has always pretty much run with the narrative that Becky Hoover was bullied to death. And I'm here to again state publicly that Becky Hoover was not bullied to death. And my name, Stephanie Trude, is not in Becky Hoover's suicide note. Okay? Now, I've got a couple screenshots that I would like to share with you guys because I find it important to show receipts, right? We all like receipts, right? So let me just get my receipts out. Chaps was a supporter of Queen Bee's platform, okay? Now, let me flip my camera around, okay? Okay. These are the posts, just as proof. You know who you are. Adults can bully too for no other reason than jealousy. First of all, I can't be jealous of somebody that I don't know exists, okay? Yeah, I'm bringing the receipts. I'm suing this lady, Chaps, April Goodwin, and 2 other individuals who have publicly came out and said that I had a hand in this woman's death. You've accused me of a crime. This lady right here. Now, mind you, I have no idea who this woman was. I didn't know what she looked like. I didn't talk to her. I didn't have her phone number. I never went in her business. Didn't even know she existed until her paranoia got to her and she filed a cease and desist for things that were unfounded against my friend and their business. Okay? Now, if I was bullying Becky, don't you think she would have sent me a cease and desist also? Or attempted to? Like, anyway. I also need to just publicly state that in the lawsuit that is currently going on, the oral arguments are July 27th, just 9 days away. So this is all amplified, okay? This is all amplified. Yeah. So here is Chaps' posts, okay? I'm just going to cover that up, whatever. You want to pass around Becky Hoover's last words around like it's just some unimportant piece of paper. Nobody ever said it was an unimportant piece of paper, okay? And I'm going to get to the point of this whole thing because at the very end, I'm going to let you know a little message, Chaps, okay? Pull out the pages in its entirety and read them from beginning to end for all your trolls. Okay. I said I wasn't going to do this, but you know what? Chaps, you fucking liar. I'm going to prove to you that I am not in the suicide note, so you will leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Now, I was deposed by Catherine McCabe's attorneys last year. I was deposed, proudly deposed. You know, I've got receipts upon receipts of things in here. Hold on one second. I just don't want to show you guys all my stuff and my text messages and stuff. But let's talk about a bully. Let's talk about a bully. Okay? I guess it will be one-sided because Catherine never gave hers. Oh, Catherine went to the news, okay? Catherine went to WTAJ with Becky's husband. and Catherine's husband, Travis. Okay? Let me just say this. Becky's husband was deposed. Becky's mother was deposed. Catherine was deposed. Okay? There is no evidence. There is no evidence at all that Becky Hoover was bullied to death. In fact, it's the complete opposite in the police report. All right? So Chaps over here trying to advocate for this alleged bully that she says, well, this person that was allegedly bullied, she wasn't bullied, okay? You can't bully someone you don't know, you never talked to, you never heard of, you never spoke about. There's no bullying, all right? There is no proof provided. There has been no proof because there is no proof because Becky wasn't bullied. Becky had mental problems, okay? I can attest to what I know about my own mental problems. And these people on the internet are continuing to bully me, knowing that I am going through a lawsuit, knowing that I publicly came out and said that I struggle with my mental health. Okay? Yeah, I stand up for myself and I come across pretty strong sometimes, but you don't hear what I go through every day that I wake up through Groundhog Day, being falsely accused of taking a woman's life. Okay? I had no hand in that whatsoever. You're going to Beetlejuice that person in. A last final note left is their truth. I believe her and can have my opinions on this. Well, chaps, I have a question to ask you. Okay? I have a question to ask you. If I sit here tonight on live and I write a suicide note, okay, and I say that everyone else on the internet has handled what you did to me better than I could, and tomorrow I kill myself, that's proof, right? That's evidence that everyone needs to know that you, chaps, are responsible for my death. Fair, right? This is the story of Becky Hoover back in 2019 from Altoona. Her husband speaks out about harassment from fellow business owners. Leads to her taking her life, which in hopes of her story will help someone else who is going through the same thing. I didn't know this lady. I didn't know her husband. I didn't even know her business existed. This is to help bring awareness only, is it? Or is it to bully people? Because what you're doing right now, you are bullying me. I am mentally frail. I have publicly said that. I am so grateful to be alive right now. I'm so glad that I didn't drive my car off of a cliff or put a gun to my head or eat a bottle of fucking pills. And you continue and continue and continue to fucking bully me. I believe Becky. Okay. Well, how many people in here believe that if I wrote a suicide note right now and I told all of you, everyone else, all of you handled what happened to me better than I could, do you feel that Chaps and Bertha and Nikki and Nick the Hat and Bullhorn Betty, who else? Who else is responsible for bullying me? Who else is responsible? I just know at the end of the day, God has the final say. Well, I'm glad that you're not God, Chaps, because you're a horrible person. You have no proof. You can't be held accountable for, I don't know where the rest of the screenshot is, but I have it. So Becky is a liar. So you're basically saying that Becky's suicide note that does not have my name in it, you're saying that you believe Becky and that I'm saying Becky's a liar. No, I'm telling you that Becky wasn't bullied. But you're telling me that you believe Becky and that whatever Becky put in that note is factual. Well, Chaps, I'm going to write a note for you, bitch. Your name's going to be in it. And if anything happens to me, you're going to be responsible for my death. Because I'm not a liar, right? I don't know where all this came from, but I found this screenshot to be interesting. Seth. Let's zoom in on this. I don't know where this screenshot came from. Seth and Tony, Ocean, Chase. Ocean, Chase were supposed to go after Clue and Granny watching. Tony told Cajun, Kayla Ray, Delta, and Bertha, Salty, Chaps, and Tammy to go after Barbecue, Jay for Justice, Dolly, Clue, T-Rev. Tony told these people to go after people who caused Seth trauma and PTSD. Well, guess what? I have fucking PTSD. I have fucking anxiety. Tony told these people their channels would grow if they did this. Ocean knew Tony from Idaho 4. Kayla Ray said that she left Tony. He said she would not get to talk to Seth. No one was ever paid for doing this. Rumor of Chase getting bills paid and new teeth. Okay? This is Ocean. Okay? This is Ocean, which was Chase's co-host, Christina O'Donnell's co-host. Her name is Cassandra Reynolds. And her husband died of allegedly drinking Red Bulls. And she came and bullied us. So this is her post saying she's lying again. That was her friend Chaps and Bertha that she said stole that vehicle. And the picture was Barbecue. No, this is not today. Just relax. I told them it was not her. Thanks. The one time Ocean had my back. Tony, by the way, has nothing to do with that conversation. And yes, I have proof of it all. So Chaps and Bertha were the ones that came out and said that I stole a Honda Pilot, which is why I have a TikTok name. I didn't steal a Honda Pilot. Okay? I didn't steal a fucking Honda Pilot. April Goodwin. That's her. There she is in her full red lipstick and filters. This is Beth, my aunt. Yeah, suicide is no fucking joke, dude. Suicide is no fucking joke, dude. Oh boy, I confronted Bertha nicely about knowing Robin and she got defensive. Chaps and Bertha set Robin up that night. Chaps had Steph on the phone. Oh, wow. What a mess last night. 2 of the girls were trying to blank, I don't know what that says, others. No, they didn't know what was going on. However, Chaps and Bertha are very quiet. Here's Cajun. This is a message that I got from Cajun. Cajun says, I never said you bullied me. The only thing I've ever said is that people are saying things that aren't true about me. And yes, I included you because you said I was involved. I got put in the middle of the situation about you and I had nothing to do with it. I knew nothing about it until afterwards. Chaps is not being truthful with you about many things. This is from Cajun. This is Green Team. This is Green Team. And I'm just saying that I'm showing these few screenshots because I have everything, okay? Anyone that knows me knows, okay? I have almost 50,000 screenshots in the phone that I'm streaming from right now, okay? 50,000, okay? This little post right here. She did that the other night, blaming the coffee lady, telling her she could have saved Mrs. Hoover, in her opinion. In my opinion, she's a rotten person for saying horrible things like that. And let me be very, 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 very fucking clear right now. Catherine McCabe received a text message from Becky Hoover the day she took her life at 11:11 a.m. Becky Hoover said, I'm paraphrasing, but it's pretty damn close if my memory serves me correctly, but I'm on trauma brain right now. But she said, Becky texted Catherine and said something along the lines of, if anything should ever happen to me, please be there for Ken, which is her husband, put his phone number, and said, he really liked you guys. All right? Now, I'd like to ask you guys, if I texted any one of you that message tonight, if I said to you, hey, please be there for my daughter, she really liked you, here's her phone number, what would you guys do? What would you do? You know what I did when Stephen Crabtree told me that? I called the Sumner County Sheriff's Office for a welfare check on him. I absolutely did. Do you want to know what Catherine McCabe did? What do you guys think Catherine McCabe did? I'll just tell you. She was too busy at work. And those are her own words under her own deposition. She didn't call 911. She didn't call for a welfare check. She didn't go to Becky's house. She said, what happened? And then just got too busy at work, apparently. But yet I and my friend Steph and her husband Andy have been publicly shamed, bullied, defamed, and blamed for taking this woman's life. Okay? That is a fact. Okay? Here you go. She is just making a lot of assumptions and no proof. No, that's what you're doing, chaps. That's exactly what you are doing. And you're going to find out next week whenever I file a lawsuit in Blair County with your fucking name on it, dude. I'm filing defamation per se against you. You are accusing me of a crime I did not commit. And you'll be listed with 3 other individuals. I'm going to file it pro se. And I'll be just fucking fine. You know why? Because you'll have 20 days to come up with the proof, bitch. And there isn't any. Because it never happened. I'm sorry, Rachel. I have friends in my real life that are sitting in this chat right now. I have had people messaging me late at night, last night, and early this morning about people on the internet publicly saying that I fucking took a lady's life. It never happened. Ever. This is Chaps. When you know that one person who you wish you could Beetlejuice off this app because they annoy the fuck out of you, but you gotta let God handle them. Only if one wish could happen, your ass would be out of here, you annoying little twat. Then she says, this is on Tammy's page, by the way, because Tammy is also involved in all of this. Tammy befriended the whole Salty crew. She befriended Green Bean Coffee and Catherine McCabe. It's all documented. But then Chaps says, I do not even think the psych ward can even help at this point. And whoever Chomper is wrote, prison would be better. Okay? So she's essentially saying that not even the psych ward could help me. And I don't think that you understand, Chaps, how insane this actually is when you're innocent of something and everybody on the internet doesn't understand. They don't know the facts. They're just believing what somebody else said. It's not true. Okay? Here's Hong's post. 3/15/25. Oh yeah, it's been going on today too. It's been going on. So Becky Hoover, her 7th year death anniversary was yesterday. And Catherine McCabe every year posts on her coffee page for her sympathy and all of the bullying comments. People have wrote my name in the comments of her business page. People have said things about my friends. And we all know Hong calls me avocado. You're a deceitful vegetable, losing it at us when Chaps said she has the suicide note. Barbecue named, linked to Becky Hoover, and you're too gutless to face it. Chaps sold you out, you sneaky fraud, is one of many who told on you. My name is not in this note. And I'm going to show you the note. And I'm going to still sue the fuck out of you next week, Chaps. Don't worry. This is some bullshit type of proof that she tried to show me that she was a peace officer. Peace officer. Who was the guy you attacked at Sam's? I didn't attack anybody, okay? And that's another defamatory statement, okay? BJ Harpster and his girlfriend, Alyssa Barber, they will both also be named in the defamation, have been publicly saying that I bullied Becky Hoover to death. I have the receipts. I'm going to show it all. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry. You troll-ass fucking account, Sean Dioli, okay? Wait, did they say something else up here? Hold on. Thank you. So she wanted to show this to me, that there was proof that she was a peace officer. There you go. There's your proof. By the way, this is somebody who says that they're in witness protection. Okay? Yeah, she said she was related to Dog the Bounty Hunter. Yeah. This is the story of Becky Hoover back in 2019. Okay, so sad. I pray one day you get the justice you deserve. Here's the thing, okay? She wasn't bullied to death. No. Here's the thing. There is no proof. I'm going to sue all 4 of them next week in Blair County. Pro se. She's going to have 20 days to come up with the proof. And she doesn't fucking have any. Because Becky Hoover was not bullied to death. There is no evidence. Here's her bullying me. Okay, listen. First of all, I don't live in a trailer, but I did. And I would never bully anybody for where they lived, where they raised their kids, what they had, what they didn't have. Okay? This is a bullying statement. This is Banjo. Remember, I told you guys all about this. How does Hong know? How do you think he knows? Banjo, I need 5,000 under the trailer you go. Look at this. Free Lily. You know what's interesting is, never mind, I'm not going to tell you. I'll just leave that one. Yeah, she's the one that proclaimed to be in a relationship with the Buffalo Bills player. Yeah. But so somebody made a flyer whenever my dog disappeared, and he really did. He was under my trailer for 15 hours, never barked, never made a noise. Anyone who knows me knows I was driving around. There was people that came and helped me look for him. They put up flyers. There's people literally in this chat right now that drove to my town to come help search for my dog. Okay? Yes, thank you. 988. Yes, you're right. But she's like basically implying that I'm going to say, oh, I need $5,000 under the trailer you go. Now, this is more recent. Point of view. When watching a TikTok video in a tanning bed salon room, get more motion than the lotion put on her. And then she puts Katie McCabe and Chaps. They're laughing. Ha ha. Ha ha. I'm so happy for you, J-Dub. Without this, you'd still be in a 12 by 24 shed converted to a tiny living, and it was not living. I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. This is Chaps' post on 6/25/26. Apparently, she thinks that all of the posts that Nick made about me do not constitute intimidation or a crime code. It is definitely a crime code. It is absolutely, the process has begun. Takes a little bit. Takes a little bit to get your warrant. Takes a little bit to deal with the DA and the judges. Takes a little bit of time. But so she's bullying me by saying, imagine calling the DA over someone talking shit on your dog. Like, girl, bye. You're a joke. Seek help immediately from the psych ward. So it's funny to you, Chaps, that I was frivolously sued, that I was defamed publicly, that an online smear campaign happened, that I was forced to come up with $85,000 for representation against Nick, Hong, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Bullhorn Betty, Brittany Nicole Jackson, Christina O'Donnell, a.k.a. Chase and Crime, Tony Mathis, Seth Rogers, Julia Valenti, and a self-proclaimed intelligence agency. You think that that's funny to be bullied by them? You obviously missed the last 700 fucking posts from those two idiots, Hong and Nick, on Twitter. Again, I made a TikTok video. Face is top tier. First, don't watch my story, but don't like me. Bitch is weird. She writes, your face ain't top tier. You look like your mother. First of all, I don't know why you call Batman. LOL. Yeah, your mother child. Batman and Robin. Oh, I get it. Because my mother's sister's name is Robin. Okay. Am I missing some comments? Oh, Sean Dolly. Who's forcing you to spend money for all of that? Everybody that's in the fucking lawsuit. Your comments are literally irrelevant as fuck, dude. Whoever you are, I don't give a fuck. Your comments are irrelevant, and you're probably Chaps. They have been posting clips, altering clips on Facebook. Okay. Oh, that's the last one of there. Okay. Well, that's okay. Let's go somewhere else. Hold on one second. Just hold on 1 second. Just hold on. Don't tell me to fucking stop cussing. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. I don't care. I have freedom of fucking speech, dude. Don't care. You don't like it? Get the fuck out of here. All right, let's go into here. Aw, look, they're protected. I wonder why, but guess what? We got them all. Let me just hop in this little file. I'm just going to close that up there. Chaps, who claims to be Dog the Bounty Hunter's relative. Okay, a whole file. Let's see what else we got in here. Good morning, my beautiful people. Chaps and Bertha TikTok. Singing them dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the ball like Cheech and Chong. It's a taste from hip. Ding dong, I know you can hear me. Open up the door. I only wanna play a little. Ding dong, you can't keep me waiting. It's already hey. Hold on. How do I go back? Oh, here. Let me. At least she got Tammy's face right with all them stitches. Look at all that work. Sorry, not sorry. That's me. There's proof Tammy's in there. I have everything, dude. It's so weird. Her videos are weird as shit, dude. I have to protect the identity of this. Oh, hold on a second. Sean Idol. Hold on 1 second. Sean Idol. Where'd he go? Is he gone? Damn. Sean Idol. Guess what, motherfucker? You're getting sued next week. Nice try, biatch. And I got your address. 21st Avenue. You got some assets up there in that house that you just bought. This is Chaps pretending that she's going to Tammy's daughter's wedding. Made it to Nashville. Let the party begin. No, you ain't. No. 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 Tammy, her daughter was getting married, and Chaps and Bertha claimed that they were going to fucking Tammy's daughter's wedding. So they made videos to pretend like they went. They're fucking crazy, dude. When I make videos, I'm actually there. I just want you guys to know that. I'm actually there. And BJ Harpster, you and Alyssa Barber, and Amy Croft, and April Goodwin are all being slapped on a lawsuit next week in Blair County. You are. It's already ready. It's going to be filed. I already talked to the police. I already talked to my attorney. Yeah. And I also reported you to your job. Fuck you. You want to go real life at me, motherfuckers? You're not. By the way, this is Bertha Nikki or her daughter from like years ago. Like this isn't even an accurate video. Hold on. Let's keep scrolling. Oh, we were at the bottom. Let's see this one. If I ever made it clear for you, my TikTok fan, then listen to this. It is better. Is this better? Am I clear now? Obsessed with old chaps is wild, but I don't blame you. I'm obsessed with, we don't even know. Hold on. Receipts. More receipts. Chaps and Bertha, aka Just Nikki, is a popular name on these TikTok streets. We don't care to be a part of. We're just known as Mike Myers and Pennywise. But one day we might cross back over to address it and then enjoy your dance. This is fucking weird, dude. These people are fucking weird. We do not care, baby. You say our names daily, which is wild. I say yours one time, you go nuts. No, you fucking accuse me of bullying a woman to death. Here's Nikki Bertha. I'm dancing my way down Route 80, right down Plank Road. Let's go. So more intimidation. Also, this lady right here literally accused me of fucking the mayor, dude. Okay? Never happened. Never happened. And by the way, the mayor was deposed. So, you know, if you guys really want to know the facts, you should really start, like, coming to court, dude. Because, yeah. Let's see what this is. I don't live in Pittsburgh. I don't know why she does this, but just more bullying. More bullying on the back of someone who took their life and falsely accusing me and other people of doing it. It's horrible. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They said, yeah, they did. So is this basically saying that my friends frivolously sued somebody else? Because that is not fucking true. Okay? When a person gets a frivolous lawsuit brought against them and cries out for help, I did need help. Okay? I did need help. Granny and I needed help. We are so eternally grateful to the community to stand up against what just happened. Okay? I know I just spent the whole day with Granny. The whole day. I would do it again in a fucking heartbeat, dude. Nobody understands what we are going through. You can think that you know what we're going through, but you have no fucking idea what we are going through. Well, Cuddly Cactus, Chaps doesn't know Becky Hoover. She never met her, didn't know her. She only latched on to hate bond and keeps trying to use Becky Hoover's death against us. We had nothing to do with that. I am not in her suicide note. I have it right in here. I literally have it right here. She literally made it seem like I didn't give should be ashamed all the pages. No, we got the pages, bitch. Catherine's attorneys gave me that evidence. This exhibit came from Catherine's attorneys. Okay, so here. This is probably going to be hard. Hope this opens some eyes on social media platforms that internet beef is a real thing. You can't just mess with people, because she has all of her shit privated right now, secured, but we have it. You can't, oh wait, what was it say? You can't just mess with people and think this can't happen to the families. This is just nonsense. Some YouTubers I see every day need to take this video and see this is real life. Here's another one. I stand on truth. You stand on lies. We are not the same. Everyone leaves you. I mean, everyone, and this is why. No, everyone don't leave me, okay? Come correct, because the people that are not in my circle, I fucking booted. I don't want to associate myself with fucking losers, people that don't have good integrity, people that want to believe and run with narratives without ever seeing any proof, like you. Want to play on my name and think you know me to speak on me? Okay, bet. Let's play ball. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Oh, look at her. Here's another receipt. 6625. Queen Bee, please don't speak on anything you have no idea about me or who I'm related to. By the way, that's not how you spell two. It's T-O. And not, what? Please don't speak on anything you have no idea about me, who I'm related to, and not you don't even know me to speak on me, nor do I speak on you. You get one-sided narrative. Dude, you know what? I feel like Hong's account is Chaps, because she needs to learn how to fucking spell, dude. You get one-sided narrative and not the full truth. So again, until you know me to even speak on me, I highly advise you to stop. What are you going to do about it, Chaps? You going to fabricate a suicide note? You have no proof to be out here saying that Becky Hoover was bullied to death, because she wasn't. BJ Harpster, you don't get to say that Becky Hoover was bullied to death and that I had a hand in it, because I didn't. Alyssa Barber, you don't get to go on the internet and accuse me of taking Becky Hoover's life, because I didn't. And Amy Croft, you don't have the right to accuse me of a crime that I didn't commit by saying I took Becky Hoover's life. Okay? 4 people have publicly, well, and all these other people. We got Brittany J, Bullhorn Betty, Nick the Hat, Hong, Tony, Chase, Ocean, Kayla Ray, Bertha, Chaps. I mean, this is a whole ass fucking enterprise. You getting one, okay. I highly advise you to stop. By the way, they literally bullied me the other day because I was so fucking enraged. And I misspelled especially. Okay, but at least I fucking pronounce it right. It's Especially. Okay, I know how to fucking spell. Okay, I had a little fluke moment, but at least I know how to pronounce it. And you're talking to me about shit. You can't even fucking use punctuation or spell it. Please don't speak on anything you have no idea about me, who I'm related to, T-O, and not you don't even know me to speak on me, nor do I speak on you. Okay? Is this libel? No, this is defamation per se. Accusing somebody of a crime they did not commit is defamation per se. And I do have an amazing fucking attorney. Shout out to Tom King III of Butler. Now, if you want to keep listening to a one-sided narrative being spun, sound familiar, Chaps? Like Catherine went to the news and said that Becky was bullied to death and that she had 2 years of proof. Well, 6.5, almost 7 years later, there has been no evidence that Becky Hoover was bullied to death. Her own husband was deposed. Her mother was deposed. There is no evidence of bullying. Now, if you want to keep listening to a one-sided narrative being spun, that's on you. But if Stephanie wants to keep telling these lies on me, then we can continue to keep going. Stephanie needs to clarify and tell the truth on some things that was said on me that is absolutely false. I'm not clarifying shit, okay? You literally publicly are out here with your profile picture on social media as April Goodwin, who lives in Ohio, who says she lives in Pittsburgh and goes back and forth, who says she has a Frenchie and she's got a wiener dog, who said she has a Maserati. She don't, because you made TikTok sample videos in your car, bitch. Okay? You literally lived in a fucking townhouse. You're not on witness protection, okay? That was dismissed. We got the police report, okay? Stop fucking with me, bitch. Okay? You're going to have to come to Blair County, and you're going to have 20 days to respond with your proof that I bullied Becky Hoover to death. You know what? You could really help your BFF, Catherine, because she has not been able to come up with anything. I got to put this down. BJ, how's it feel to be in the bushes, not being able to chat? Here. I ain't jumping, but I die to settle scores. All your business getting back to me. You don't know it, but it's about to be a war. I doubt it. The only war is all four of you trying to come up with attorney fees. Good luck. I'm not getting anywhere with these TikTokers now came running to X trying to be tough. It's TOUGH. Maybe you want to talk about my fucking spelling. You're the most ghetto ass fucking speller in the world. And I'm sorry if anybody's offended by that, but Chaps is a ghetto fucking bitch, dude. Maybe his words will be more clear. Pedal, pedal, push that motherfucker, show me it works. Dude, learn how to fucking spell, dude. I'm keep rolling. I'm done with all you sitting with a biatch who put out a threat and I can't even post these because some other people have shared the stuff. I'm done with all you sitting with a biatch who put out a threat in private. Ask yourself, how would I get this info? Not watching her account. No moles gave y'all publicly. Been told you putting me in fear and danger. Maybe it's all your plans. Barbecue lady posts about my fam. Dude, this is crazy. I cannot wait to sue these motherfuckers. I swear to God, dude. I'm simple, not basic. Always God first. Everything will fall. Dude, you're the most hypocritical, God-loathing, Bible-beater person that I have ever came across, okay? God would be disappointed in you. You're bullying somebody who is mentally struggling right now. Literally, you are bullying somebody who is mentally struggling, Chaps. Yep. Let's see. So much trauma in my life, and I'm not trying to tell my dog. That's each and every day, because that way that we be living, we can die today. Trying to see 100 mil before I see a grave. Got my Glock on me right now, bitch. What the fuck is safe? My truth. You people help dig and dig on my life. You said... what he said, go listen again, barbecue. You on X, dig and dig on my life and my fam life. Threaten me. I saw that text, barbecue. You realize you bring me more trauma to my life. I already have had and to hide my location to protect my kids. My DV ain't a lie. It real life. Dude, is this Hong? Does she have Hongs? Twitter account. Yeah, she definitely did beg me a few times to stop. Whoever spoke on my grandmother on Barbecue Lady, old biddy click squad, don't ever in your life ever speak on my grandmother again. You want to fuck with me, leave my family the fuck alone. Too many people said they seen the comment, keep messing with me. Nobody sees your comments, bitch. Okay? Nobody even looks at your shit. Okay? You literally had to go real life and align yourself with people in the county to make you feel like you're somebody. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Your dog ain't shit. Your car ain't shit. Your townhouse ain't shit. You a bitch. Okay? You are. You're fucking bullying me. You're defaming me. And I'm going to sue you. And I cannot fucking wait. Just saying. You too, BJ Harpster. You too, Alyssa. And you too, Amy Croft. Okay. Threats that you know my name and my family, then you should know my Uncle Pee-wee and my dad as well. Don't threaten me. All because I came with receipts. Okay. So Nikki, Bertha, tried to say that her family had connections to the Hells Angels. Okay? And they tried to intimidate me by telling me to shut up. Just like BJ Harpster, okay, reached out to my sister's husband and tried to make references about people he knew in New Jersey. Like, you don't have ties to mafia, dude. You're a wannabe fucking wrestler, remember? You didn't grow up with any parents. You relied on Stone Cold Steve Austin to teach you your ways. Remember that post last year? Yeah, I got that too. Let me keep going. Now I've said my piece. I dog walked it like I said. I have nothing left to say, nor do I gotta prove to show nobody. Everything else I feel will keep it with me until one day I want to speak my opinions on if I choose. Now I'm going to go back to my real life. What is your real life? What is your real life? Bullying people? Shit. Hold on. Let me go back to my... Okay. Now this is going to scroll probably a bunch of times, but let me go back here. Also, Chaps, like I said, she accused me of fucking our mayor. I never did that, dude. Ever. Never would. I don't care if he was the last dick on earth. I have zero interest to have any kind of relationship or sexual relationship of any kind with the mayor. Never did. Never will. Never had. Didn't. When clapping back, fire back on y'all. Well, here is the receipt that camera roll be rolling at the bottom. You gonna take 2 more accountability of having my TikTok profile pic in your phone and someone mugshot and with a Chime account, Peg A. Peg A. You getting money for this? In my opinion, it's looking that way. Hashtag barbecue lady. Should be ashamed. Why you even have my domestic violence video in your camera roll? First of all, you put it out publicly, okay? You said you got shot in the face. You said you got shot in the face, okay? The police report? The math ain't mathin'. Sorry. The public docket ain't mathing. This says everything, and now I feel my life is and could be used to put me in danger. Well, you do that every fucking time that you accuse me of bullying somebody, because we live in a crazy world, okay? And people literally could run with that and believe that, and they could kill me because they think I had a hand in bullying someone to death when I didn't. So you literally put my life in danger every single day. And I have Catherine McCabe to thank for that. Thank you, Catherine, for putting my life in danger, my friend's life in danger. By the way, my friends, when they were falsely accused of bullying Becky Hoover to death, they had threats to that people were going to kill them, that they were going to have their house burnt down, that their business should be burnt down. Horrible things, okay? You don't make that shit up. Okay? I haven't even seen the comments really, so I'm sorry. My ex, who is in prison, is a Bloods gang member. Well, you know what, chaps? I'm sorry, but maybe you should, like, want better in your life. Like, I would never, like, go out and be like, oh, yeah, my top tier first pick dime piece, because you ain't a dime, would be a Blood member. Like, what are you affiliated in that you're in that lifestyle? Like, what do you expect to get out of it, anything living in that lifestyle? And you don't know how bad you're digging a hole. I'm going to make a phone call to my marshals. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hold on. Okay. Make me a sandwich. We take screenshots of asshats performing ass hattery because y'all always figure out that you fuck up and try to make it private after the fact. Y'all think that when you turn something private, that someone has to delete any trace of the foolish things you publicly say. Someone else says, digging yourself a hole is a figurative expression, meaning to get yourself into a difficult or awkward situation by your actions or choice. It's not in any way a threat, girl. You need a dictionary. Also, Chaps publicly accused me on her Facebook today of being some other fucking account and said that, what'd she say? She said I came on my burner. Bitch, I don't have a burner. Every single person in this chat that knows I say shit with my whole face, my whole everything, 10 toes fucking down. Maybe you have other trolls. Maybe someone's just fucking with you. Maybe, just maybe you're wrong. Anyway, let's keep going. What's that say? Guys have a penis, girls have a vagina. They wrote not a girl, so. Okay. We have another one where they tried to dox somebody. Wrong, but tell Tammy I said hi. You're wrong because it was my people you said earlier, but I advised you to delete it. Wanted me to ask, but it wasn't Tammy. Damn. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm just making sure. Here's another one. So one of the commenters, okay, she's going after, hey, one dream of mine is I have always seen how beautiful South Haven, Mississippi is. Have you ever been there? Just curious how someone mentioned to me, you might know exactly how it is. Let me know. And Make Me a Sandwich says, you don't scare me at all. Literally, dude. Literally. Yeah, I'm about to go make something to eat when I'm done. Hold on. Okay, that's that one. And then here was an account. This was an account that doxed somebody. 0 followers, 0 following. They literally made this account just to dox somebody. That's on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. I'll rip ass wherever the fuck I want. Oh, look. Public records. Public records. Look at that shit. Damn. Devin A. Perry. Looks like that case is closed. Yeah. Don't give a fuck, chaps. What are you going to do? There's the case number, CRB007523. Case 2022, closed. Closed. Is that his date of birth? Is that your bloods? Your bloods, dude? I'm not intimidated. It's public record. play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Sounds like you, Chaps. This is Chaps' proof that that she's related to Dog the Bounty Hunter. Okay? Says, so you see, I get the name Chaps from Raymond Johnson Chapman. Chappie. Chaps. I was given this name when I was born, April Chaps Chapman. Now you know. She put this out publicly, 8/16/2023. Just because you have the last name Chapman doesn't mean that you're Dog the Bounty Hunter's blood, bitch. Okay? Just saying. Today at 11 a.m., I got to face the man who almost took my life. It has been since September 3rd I have seen him. I am free. Yeah, that's not a fucking... Yeah. Here's her. This is my story, how I survived something that I should have. I have no idea what she wrote. But, felonious assault, domestic violence, subpoena, blah, blah, blah. He was never charged with having a firearm. No firearm charge. If he shot you in the face, bitch, where's the firearm charge? Just saying.
It all started when my ex-boyfriend showed up to my house. He severely almost beat me to death. They didn't think I was going to make it. It was a really difficult time. My mom started letting all my friends and family know that I didn't look good. But I knew my grandfather was there because I could see him and feel him in my dreams. And I was in a coma for 3-4 days. Then this man saved my life. It was rough on my parents because I lost my brother back in 2005, so I'm their only child.
So you're going to bully everybody else.
My grandmother here and my other grandmother got me through it. My mom lost a whole lot of sleep worrying about me. I'm a fighter. I didn't give up. And the world was against me, and everybody said I wasn't going to make it.
Where's the gunshot?
Scars. My mouth was wired shut for 45 days.
Where's the gunshot?
I felt so ugly what he did to me.
I mean, I'm not knocking what you went through, girl, but you're not going to come on the internet and bully people just because you're hurting.
About almost having that close to beating your maker. Because it almost happened to me. I'm still healing of things I don't talk about.
But you're hurting other people.
Because
where's the gunshot?
I'm so ugly a whole lot of the times. I look better now. But it was a very hard time to process and know that I was one of the lucky ones to make it. This is me now. I still have meltdowns and I still have a hard time understanding why God didn't take my life. Why he let me stay when others didn't make it.
Your purpose here isn't to bully me. I guarantee that.
To get back to me again. See, what God wants to show you is, even though when you think you're not going to make it, you got to believe and trust in him that you will. It all started when my ex-boyfriend...
Okay.
It all started
Listen,
when my ex-boyfriend
I don't condone anybody saying anything about people's domestic abuse, okay? I'm trying to mute this. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm not knocking that at all, one bit, okay? But you're not going to come on the internet and lie to people and tell me that you got shot in the face. You didn't get shot in the face. You didn't get shot in the face, dude. Stop being a liar.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what this
These are all public, too.
God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
Exactly. She had a second chance and she chose to bully people, dude. Just like Catherine had a chance to save Becky and she chose to do nothing. Imagine struggling with mental health and having a friend like Catherine. I'm a survivor too. Childhood abuse, dude.
My ex, one of the main reasons of why I'm so passionate about these three little boys is because on September 2nd, 2022, I almost lost my life at the hands of a man. In my situation, the police failed me.
No. Let that go.
Showed up to my house.
No. Hold on.
Intoxicated and high.
Don't delete that. Oh, wait.
I have a son.
Oh, never
It was
mind.
3 o'clock in the morning.
I clicked on the wrong message. Sorry.
Him ringing the doorbell and trying to kick the door in. I called 911. They came. They told me I had two options. Let him stay the night or go drop him off. His sister lived 30 minutes from my house. So I had to.
Yeah, she absolutely ran my abuse all over the internet.
In danger. That was the only option because I couldn't let him kill me in here. So I had a better chance of dropping him off. When we pulled out of here, he was, before we got to the freeway, because I live right by an exit, he was punching my windshield, punching my stereo, punching my dashboard, punching my air vents. He ripped the AC heat thing out the window. He was on a rampage. And all I could think about was my son in the back seat and how I was going to have to survive and make it out of there. What were my options? I didn't have many. He was threatening me the whole way there to prepare myself. And I did. When we got there and he would not get out of the car, I begged him for at least 20 to 30 minutes to get out. By then it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I just kept thinking in the back seat, I have to save him. What am I going to do? So I lost it. I told him to get the F out of my car. And then he started punching me. I was punched over 70 times in my face that I could even think of.
I thought she said she was shot.
For one eye, which I did. I opened the car door because I wanted him to get away from my son, to get out. So he did. I don't remember too much outside of the car, but I had to save my kid. And as soon as I saw the opportunity when I came to and I got up, I said, help me find my shoe, which I already
She absolutely said he shot her in the face.
And as he got down on his knees, I got in the car and I drove off the way that I was, just to save my son's life. That's why I'm so passionate about it. People need to know. You gotta leave. It's not worth it. So I ended with this scar still on my face.
I thought that scar was from a gunshot.
I'd rather have that scar than not have my child.
She's a fucking liar, dude.
I had 9 fractures, a broken jaw, 4 surgeries to fix my face. And if I had to do it all over again, I would. Because you'll do anything to save your kid's life. So I understand how she feels in that moment. Stop spreading hate.
Take your own advice. Take your own advice.
My ex.
Take your own advice. Okay. Well, that's that on those. I have more, but I have to get off the phone here shortly, but let me put this on. It's going to be a black screen. Anyway, Chaps, you're saying that you believe Becky Hoover, okay? Becky Hoover had some mental health issues, okay? I think we can all agree on that, okay? I didn't know Becky Hoover. I'm telling you this publicly because I'm informing you of the truth. Steph Height, Andy Height, Trade Secrets, and myself, Stephanie Trude, did not bully Becky Hoover. Period. At all. My name is not in the suicide note. I have never left out pages or anything like that of the sort. If there's pages missing, then maybe Catherine hasn't presented them all. I don't know, but the suicide note that I have was given to me at my deposition, and it is listed as exhibit. Hold on. It is listed as exhibit A. Okay? Here's the thing, chaps. I am not reading it, okay? Because you do not deserve the satisfaction of even knowing what a mentally ill woman's note said. It's just none of your business, dude. And it's disgusting that you want to try to entice somebody who is mentally struggling that you are bullying along with others to read somebody's suicide note. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The exhibit is 6 pages long. Okay? 6 pages long. My name, Stephanie Trude, is not in the note. Okay? And I'm going to sign off with all of that. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You guys will have to dig up in 20 days. You probably have about 26 days actually from today. What's today? Friday? Sorry, Sunday. Yeah, you'll probably have about 26 days to come up with the proof. Let me show you. Give me 2 seconds to pause something. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. You guys here? Can you guys hear me? I'm going to show you the other posts from the other losers. BJ, who was just in this live. Not BJ, not Brittany Jackson, okay? Here. Is my phone on or off? Oh, shit. Is it frozen? Fucking A. Is it frozen? Can you guys see that? Because my screen's frozen. Is it black for you? Is the screen black for you? Yeah, it's fucked up. Okay, well, which way am I pointing it? Which way is it pointing? Right here? Can you guys see it? Do you see Exhibit A? Or do you see the ceiling? Oh, okay. Here. There's Exhibit A. I see nothing on my screen. It's all black, okay? But here's BJ Harpster. Who the fuck says that about someone whose suicide she helped cause? This bitch needs to leave the area immediately. Local business owner even. This is where it all starts, okay? Now let me just elaborate how they took my statement out of context, okay? All these God-fearing Christians, and I'm not a Bible beater, even though Pink Dagger tried to say that, but whatever. I don't judge people for their religious beliefs, their preference, or anything like that, okay? But I had nothing to do with Becky's suicide, and this is point blank, case closed. Who the fuck says that about someone whose suicide she helped cause, okay? What I said was that people, if you take your life, you're not going to heaven, okay? I was raised Catholic, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that will agree with me on that statement. It was not directed towards Becky Hoover, okay? So don't twist my words and act like I was saying something negative about Becky, because I wasn't. All right. The next statement, this ties Chaps and Alyssa Barber, which is BJ's girlfriend. She definitely bullied her, and she still is to this day by the way she talks about her. So she definitely bullied her. I hate her, and I do not hate anyone, but Steph is a piece of shit, low-life scum. Why? Because your little druggy friends weren't allowed to do drugs in the bathroom anymore, or you couldn't sell your fucking Xanax anymore? Or is it because you were over-serving people as a ramp-certified person, and you literally over-served someone who wrecked their fucking car, dude? Sorry. My life, my livelihood ain't worth your trashy ass, okay? You over-served somebody. I confronted you about it. I probably still have the text messages, actually. And I definitely have the text messages with Bob. So, these people also accused me of getting fired from a place for stealing, which is not true. Definitely not true. Okay? No sound? No sound? We give her the praise she needs. I hope she got the footage she wanted, because she wasn't going to get the trash ass fight she begged for. If you book this full-blown front butt moron scumbag piece of trailer trash for a catering, you're a moron. This bitch is a demon and deserves to be in hell. And he took a photo. This is my smoker. This was a really nice photo, actually. Shout out to the bartender who took it. And he fucking altered my image. Okay, so everything is being documented. And if you don't think for a fucking second there isn't someone monitoring your shit 24/7 to make sure that every little comment that you make, oh wait, just like the one you wrote on Green Bean Coffee House, BJ, Stephanie Trude. You remember that comment you just made yesterday? Mm-hmm. We got that too. Here, let me pull it up for you. Hold on. Okay, am I back? Am I back? Okay, am I back? Am I back? Oh, the camera's back. I'm Christian, 15 years, and yes, take your own life. You will not go to heaven. Okay, hold on. I got to show you one more. BJ Harpster. Stephanie Trude is a piece of shit. And he wrote that right on the post that Green Bean Coffee House posted about Becky. And this is Becky's mom. Yep. It's funny. It's not funny, but it's ironic. Sorry, wrong word. Ironic that Debbie posted this, because she was deposed and she didn't have anything. There was no evidence that she had, even though she wrote to the entire internet and said she did. But nobody should have to suffer mental issues alone. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Debbie. Nobody should have to suffer mental problems, mental issues, mental health alone. And if you are struggling and you don't have anybody to talk to, literally you can call or text 988, message a friend, tell somebody. You should never be ashamed for talking about how you feel, which is why I will never be ashamed of telling people that I've had suicidal thoughts. It is real. I talk about it because I talk through it. And I'm able to sit here today and stand strong. It's hard. It's really fucking hard. And it's hard to watch your friends be bullied and terrorized. And I know that it's hard for all of you guys to sit and watch this also. Debbie didn't do anything. No. Debbie didn't do anything. It's this one. Stephanie Trude is a piece of shit. We know how overpowering they become. It only takes a little push for someone to take their life and just a few words to save them. I don't even know this lady. But what she wrote right here is so fucking true. Fuck you, Katie. You're a fucking loser bitch. But Chaps, again, I'm just going to leave you with this. If I log off of this live right now and I write a suicide note and I say that everyone else handled what you did to me better than I could and I killed myself tomorrow based on your theory, okay? That's proof, right? So you would be responsible if I took my life and you should be criminally charged, right? Because that's all the evidence anyone needs to know that you're responsible for my death is somebody's words. Where's the proof? You don't have any. See you in court, bitch. It's absolutely fucking disgusting that somebody who literally had a second chance at life literally is going around the internet bullying and defaming somebody else who's struggling with mental problems. Have I said a couple little things about you? Yeah. Yeah, because you and Bertha tried to portray yourselves as cousins, and she had shit all over her lips, and so did you. And then you came on the internet and said that I was bullying you for your domestic violence because you got shot in the face. I'm calling your bluff, bitch.